virtual towing. That's what we do. We're rolling in on the property, Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain. It's really Decatur, man. It's just on the borderline. Anyway, this is not our favorite property. We've had problems over here before. This whole area right here it's been high crime. Anyway, we're gonna pull in there. They got 4 cars that they called in that they want towed. I don't know what kind of situation we're gonna get in, but we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. All right, we loading. Anyway, we're gonna pull right down here and grab this Sonata. It is backed in. I was worried about it being backed in or nosed in. But I should be able to back right up to it right here and get it. Might be a little bit of a problem where it's at. Does it run? Huh? There's a guy riding around in a little SUV, and he told me which ones to take. He said, get them out of here.
I'm sorry, they wanted me to move it. I'll move it. They want me to move it because my tag expired, but I'll move it.
Well, it's up to them what we tell them. We don't just pick and choose.
Take another car from over here?
Say what?
Take a red car from over here?
Nah, I ain't taking no red car. The guy riding around the SUV that works for the property, he's pointing them out, man.
Yeah, because they think it's abandoned. It's not abandoned.
Does it run?
Yeah, it runs.
I mean, you got, listen, by law, you got the right. I can pull off and let you drive out. I mean, you got the option to do that. I do it by the book.
I mean, I don't have because my car is gone.
I don't know. We ain't been over here. We had.
Been over here?
I don't think we've been over here at all. I got 4 calls.
Sorry about that.
I don't think we've been over here. Yeah. What kind of car is it?
It's a Chevy Cruze like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't tow it. Yeah, if you want to move it, you got the right to move it, because I'm not hooked to it.
Go get my keys. I don't want you to take them.
I'm not going to tell you if you're going to move it. I mean, if you're going to move it, by law, you have the right to move it.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, we never got the Sonata hooked. That does happen. This one was the one he wanted the worst. The one I got on the back, he wanted that one the worst of all. But we're gonna go up here and grab something at 19 building. Hopefully we got a wheel lifter over here that I can back up and get out of here. I'm not trying to be on this property for a long period of time. Probably gonna have to get out to at least a couple more times to make sure I clear. I gotta clear this CRV beside it, and I'm literally inches from it. Let's go check and see if that's gonna clear. Yeah, we're clearing. Got the Buick out too. The rougher the rougher the area, man, the harder it is to do these impounds. Especially when you get into these technical loads. With a flatbed, it's not that quick with a flatbed. Getting out of gunshot range, and I'm gonna strap everything down, throw my drag lights out, and roll.
Man, thank you so much.
Hey.
I'm laying there and I'm like, I hear a tow truck.
Well, you came out just in the nick of time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good one. Anyway, all said and done, I've been on this property for 20-something minutes. That's way longer than what I prefer. I don't understand why it took so long. It don't feel like 20-something minutes just went by, but it has. The longer you spend on these properties trying to get these cars, the higher likelihood of having problems. And like I said, some of these neighborhoods, you don't want to have problems in these neighborhoods. You'll have multiple people coming out, just like a minute ago. The girl came out, and then the dude came out. Somebody towed one of his last week or something, but we didn't get it. We hadn't got it recently. But he was all right, man. They were fine. They didn't act out of character or anything. They kept it cool. But not everybody's going to do that. Anyway, front window shot out. Somebody shot bullets through the front window, and they hit one. I shot one here, and that one went all the way through and hit that door over there. Looks like we got a tricky when we got a motorcycle in a breezeway. Oh, these motorcycles, man, you got to be real careful taking people's bikes out of the breezeways, especially if you're trying to hold the bike up and move it when they come running out. Good opportunity for somebody to take a swing on you while you're trying to hold the bike up. It's a nice bike, man. Just can't be in the breezeway. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, bro?
You know whose bike it is?
No.
They got a fire code or something on it. But it's gone now.
On the bike?
It's going on the tow truck, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. These bikes, the reason they tow them, and this one don't have gas lines or something on it. They leak gas, somebody lights it, the whole place will go up.
Oh, yeah.
It puts gas up underneath.
But it's always part right here. It's never move on.
Yeah. I didn't know how long. I didn't know. I didn't realize that it's actually pulled apart.
Right.
I don't think it runs. I think she knew that. Somebody in the office knew that, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, have a good one, sir.
You too, man.
You ain't got to worry about it now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, take care, man. Got him. Show y'all guys how to do a bike. I've showed y'all, everybody on this channel before. A lot of tow guys have problems with these bikes. I'm not the biggest dude in town, I can tell you that. And I've towed a bunch of bikes. Make sure your bike's in park. And make sure you got a brake for one. Check your brake. Check your brake lever. And make sure it'll go. And make sure it'll go back in park when I let out the clutch. It's not rolling. It's actually the clutch is broke. I have to pull it back in neutral. So it's going to be a tricky one here. Yeah, we're going to have to pull it back out. Pull it back in neutral, which causes a problem. You get it up on. Okay. Now we got to put it back in park. It's slippery out here, and it's not going to roll. Shouldn't roll. It don't feel like it's rolling now. I've got a hand on the wheel bar pushing it forward, and now keep the bike from rolling. Keep pressure on it. Now I got it. Keep pressure on the bike. Keep pressure on it. Okay, we got it. As soon as I started moving that bike, that big dude, he showed up out of nowhere. He lived in that building, and out off the rip, I didn't know if it was his. At first, like I said, is it yours? He said, no, it's always there. So I got an info from him about how long it's been there. He said it's been there for a while. So that takes a little bit of pressure off, not knowing whether it's his. When he first walked up, it's that's the part you got to be careful about. I left the kickstand up if I had to drop the bike and take a defensive move, but I ain't trying to. I'll be honest with you, man. I've been in plenty of fights. I'm not trying to get in no fight out here. I've been in my fair share of fights. That's not. It's not good for the business. It's not good for my hands, and it's just not. It's not what you want to do. You don't want to get in fights out here. A lot of people think that that's what you do. You get in fights and beat people up. No, man, you defend yourself. That's different. It's a big difference between looking for a fight and defending yourself. But that guy was man, he was cool as he could be. And I'm glad it wasn't his bike. We probably would have had some issues. I wouldn't have been able to take the bike and load it with him there. We're gonna roll. Y'all stay tuned.